Risk of eating fried foods? Don't ignore. 100% of people don't know. Follow me, because by the end of this video, you'll wonder how you spent all this time without knowing this important information. Let's start with a villain that hides in plain sight: acrylamide. This chemical forms when starchy foods like potatoes are fried at high temperatures. It's not just a buzzword, it's a compound linked to cancer in animal studies, and ongoing research suggests it may increase the risk in humans too. Think about it. Every time you bite into that perfectly crispy French fry or indulge in a plate of golden onion rings, you might be consuming more than you bargained for. But acrylamide isn't the only culprit. Fried foods often involve oils that are heated to extreme temperatures. When this happens repeatedly, as in the case of reused oil, it leads to the formation of trans fats. These unhealthy fats are bad news for your heart. They increase your LDL cholesterol, the bad kind, while reducing HDL cholesterol, the good kind, a dangerous combination that can lead to clogged arteries, heart attacks, and strokes. Still craving that fried chicken? Consider this. A study published in the British Medical Journal found that people who ate fried food more than 4 times a week had a 37% higher risk of heart disease. That's a sobering statistic, isn't it? It's not just about the oil. It's about what the oil becomes after being heated and reused. And if you think the damage stops at your heart, think again. Let's talk about your waistline. Fried foods are calorie bombs. A single serving of fried chicken can easily contain over 500 calories, and that's without the sides. French fries? A large serving can set you back 600 calories. When you combine these high-calorie foods with a sedentary lifestyle, the result is weight gain, obesity, and all the complications that come with it, including type 2 diabetes and metabolic syndrome. What about your brain? Yes, fried foods can even mess with your mind. Researchers have found a link between high consumption of trans fats and a greater risk of depression. The unhealthy fats in fried foods can disrupt the delicate balance of chemicals in your brain, affecting your mood and cognitive function. It's ironic, isn't it? The food you turn to for comfort might be the very thing pulling you down. Now, before you swear off fried foods forever, let's find some middle ground. Because let's face it, life without fries or fried chicken is a little less joyful. Moderation is the magic word here. An occasional indulgence won't ruin your health, especially if you're smart about how you prepare and consume these foods. For starters, consider switching to an air fryer. These gadgets use hot air to mimic the crispy texture of fried foods, requiring little to no oil. It's a game changer for anyone who loves fried food but hates the guilt. Another tip? Use oils with a high smoke point, like avocado or coconut oil, which are less likely to break down into harmful compounds when heated. Balance is also key. If you're eating fried food, pair it with something fresh and nutrient-dense, like a salad or steamed vegetables. This not only adds fiber to your meal, but also helps offset some of the harmful effects of fried foods. And don't underestimate the power of water staying hydrated aids in flushing toxins from your system. For a practical perspective, let's compare 2 scenarios. In the first, you eat a small portion of fries once a week, alongside a lean protein and a heap of greens. In the second, you binge on fried snacks every evening while watching TV. The difference in health outcomes over time is staggering. The key isn't to eliminate fried foods, it's to enjoy them wisely. Now, let's address a common question. Can fried foods ever be healthy? The answer lies in how they're prepared. Shallow frying, for instance, uses less oil than deep frying and can be a slightly better option. Using whole grain breading or batter made with nutrient-rich flours like chickpea or almond flour can also add some nutritional value. And here's a fun fact to lighten the mood. Did you know that some countries have made fried foods part of their culinary identity without suffering massive health consequences? Japan's tempura, for example, is often cooked in lighter oils and served with fresh sides like radish or miso soup, balancing the meal. So what's the bottom line? Fried foods are not the enemy, but they're also not your best friend. They're more like that friend you see occasionally, fun in small doses, but exhausting if you spend too much time together. By understanding the risks and making smarter choices, you can enjoy fried foods without compromising your health. Watch the video until the end, because by the time it's over, you'll wonder how you spent all this time without knowing these important tips. Risk of eating fried foods. 1. Avoid frying at extremely high temperatures. It can release harmful toxins into your food. 2. Try air frying instead of deep frying to enjoy a crispy texture with fewer calories and less oil. 3. Pat fried foods with a paper towel to remove excess grease before eating. 4. Use healthy oils like olive or avocado oil for frying to reduce the intake of unhealthy fats. 5. Never reuse frying oil multiple times, as it becomes more toxic after repeated heating. 6. Always let the oil reach the right temperature before adding food to ensure even cooking and avoid excess oil absorption. 7. Incorporate more grilled, steamed, or baked options into your diet as alternatives to fried foods. 8. Avoid batter coatings loaded with sugar or refined carbs. Opt for whole grain or almond flour alternatives. 9. Add a sprinkle of herbs or spices instead of salt to enhance flavor without increasing sodium. 10. Limit your consumption of fried street food, as it often uses low-quality oils and lacks proper hygiene. 11. Balance your meal with fresh salads or steamed vegetables to reduce the impact of fried foods. 12. Include foods rich in antioxidants like berries and nuts to combat the oxidative stress caused by fried foods. 13. Consume fried foods in moderation and pair them with lean proteins to feel more satisfied and avoid overeating. 14. Drink plenty of water before and after eating fried foods to aid digestion and reduce bloating. 15. Try making your favorite fried recipes at home, where you control the quality and quantity of ingredients. 16. Use a thermometer when frying to maintain a stable temperature and avoid burning the food or oil. 17. Opt for smaller portions of fried items to enjoy them without overindulging. 18. Limit the use of breading and opt for healthier coatings like crushed nuts or seeds. 19. Experiment with steaming, roasting, or grilling recipes that mimic the texture and flavor of fried food. 20. Practice mindful eating to truly savor the taste and reduce the chances of overeating fried foods. Enjoy incorporating these tips into your lifestyle And remember to balance indulgences with healthier choices for a better overall diet.